Hello everyone, in today's video I'll show you the top 10 inventions that changed the world. Number 10. Time. Technically, time is both a discovery and an invention. Time, as the fourth coordinate of an event along with length, width, and height, is a natural feature of the universe. But time as a standardized unit of measurement, based on arbitrary human value, is an invention, and it's an important invention, too. Number 9. Space travel. Thus far, space travel has provided humanity with two great gifts: scientific information about our solar neighborhood and symbolic triumphs. But any astrophysicist, futurist, or cosmologist will tell you that space travel will end up giving us more. So much more, in fact, that it is likely to go down in history as the single biggest step our species has ever taken. Number 8. Machine learning. For better or worse, machine learning is going through a renaissance at the moment, and it is beginning to affect our lives in a huge way. We all know that computers store and sort huge amounts of data, but machine learning is the process by which computers use that data to create data of their own. Computers analyze our data's trends, independently adapt to it, and produce their own interpretations. At the moment, we benefit from machine learning most when it comes to navigation. Apps like Google Maps and programs that delivery companies use to optimize their route efficiency. It has other common uses, like image recognition and interpretation, but all of its best days are ahead. Number 7. Math. Math has yielded many benefits to humanity, and it is hard to overstate. There are almost no major areas of society that math hasn't either improved or outright created. Without math, there is no measurement, engineering, or physics. And that means no medicine, architecture, advanced technology, or computation, like time. Math is another discovery-invention hybrid due to it being a series of universal constants and relations and a uniquely human interpretation thereof. Number 6. The printing press. Although the printing press is the most cliché item to put on this list, we can't ignore it. Gutenberg's printing press wasn't the first automated bookmaking machine. That honor goes to an anonymous Chinese inventor centuries earlier, but it was the easiest, most adaptable, and most inexpensive. The printing press made it useful and popular enough to mass-produce written works, and with it, we were able to pull ourselves out of the Dark Ages. Number 5. The Internet. If knowledge is power, then humanity is more powerful than ever, at least in terms of access. The Internet took the information dissemination of the printing press and cranked it up exponentially. Now, the 50–70% of the world's population with Internet access can learn anything at any time, as much or as little as they want. Number 4. Sanitation. About 200 years ago, the average life expectancy in the US was 35–40. Today it's 75–80. That is a full doubling of life expectancy in just a few generations. Rapidly, we began to care more about clean water, safer foods, sewage management, garbage collection, personal hygiene, sterilization, and air quality. This led to a drastic decrease in infectious diseases and led to an era that has come to be known as the first public health revolution. Number 3. Mythology. Mythology serves a myriad of purposes, but the most common theme is to teach us and give us meaning. The human mind is a complex computer designed to formulate patterns and extrapolate them farther, and mythology is that computer working at its peak. The great myths are universal and yet transcendent, and billions of people find their life's calling in service to religion and mythology. Number 2. The scientific method. For all that mythology allows us to reach the heavens in our minds, it's science that keeps us grounded here on Earth. Well, that and literally getting us to the stars, too. Science, which we tend to think of as a sum of information and technology, is just a simple investigation approach. We call that approach the scientific method, and it really just entails asking questions, guessing at the answers, testing, and revising those guesses based on the test results. Number 1. Dessert. Okay, just hear me out. It's easy to extol the virtues of inventions that enable and enhance our technology, communication, and search for meaning. Still, there's one aspect of life whose inventions deserve more attention: joy. That's where dessert comes in. Whenever the first dessert took place, it marked a huge step forward for our species. Life, as a rule, hunts and eats for necessity. Every choice and action is solely for the sake of survival. Then one of our ancestors took a minute to look around, realized that they had plenty, and began eating not for energy, but for pure bliss and celebration. That is still dessert's role today. We have cake to celebrate our birthdays. We get ice cream after a fun day out. Our kids get candy bars for being well behaved. Dessert is the culmination of all our hard work and the rewards reaped from all that we've sown.